So Brad says, I just did my first video using Jing Pro, which is a great little tool. It's $15. You know, most videos you can just do as one take, and if you muck it up, you can just go and do it again, and you can get through 5 minutes without making too many mistakes. And a few mistakes make it sound real anyway. Now, the question is, currently using the HTML version for his Aweber emails, and wondering if that's the best way to go. Yes, I've seen studies, and Frank Kern was saying in a recent newsletter that short HTML messages that look like plain text are the way to go. You don't want to have images and all that other stuff. I know Aweber gives you a bunch of templates now. You don't really want to use all that stuff. You get caught up in spam filters and the images take a while to load. The whole idea of an email is to get people to click through to a web page. So you want to have the content you want to show people, a video, a post, whatever it is, on a web page, because you can say more on a web page. It's a better experience for your readers viewing it on a web page than it is in an email in most cases. The less words you've got, the more chance your message has got of getting through, you know, without getting caught in spam filters and things like that. So a short HTML message that looks like plain text is the way to go. And I'll give you an example of one Frank sent out, I think it was today. Here it is. Here you'll see the subject line is, "This is a great video, funny too." Now that has a benefit, great video, it's funny, and curiosity. You've got to click on this link to go and see the video. And look how short it is. You've got to opt in, but it's worth it. There's the link. Even though this is pretty funny, you've got to admit the guy's got a great point, right? So what's the great point? You've got to click through. Curiosity will force me and most people to click on this link and go and check it out. And this is Frank's affiliate link for Andy Jenkins' new product, I would imagine. So that's a great example of, it's an HTML message, it looks like plain text, and he can track the click-throughs and the clicks on the opens and the click-throughs on this link. And this is right. I prefer to build out a page and provide a link. That's right, because the page becomes content on your site, it gives you more chance of getting found in the search engines. It just makes your site bigger. So short message, get them through to your site. The other thing here is it best to have just a link with the screencast video opening in a new window? Or I use Web Video Zone, but do you want it just open in a new window, or do you want to have it hosted on your web page? And I do both. If it's a quick message to someone, like a reply to a coaching student, I'll just let it open in a screencast window. But for the ones like this one that I want to have as permanent messages, I'll create the MP4 version. If I'm using Jing, you can create the MP4 version when you've got the paid version, and I'll then upload that to YouTube, and then I'll embed that on a page in my site. So it's on YouTube, so they're paying for the streaming. It's got a watermark in it or an obvious link to my website written, pasted into the video. It's got a link in the description to my website, and the video is hosted on my website. People go there and watch it as it streams from YouTube. I'll give you an example of what that looks like. This is a post on my blog, and it's about how local businesses can increase their profits with a blog. And I've got a bit of introductory text here to get them to watch the video. And here's the video, and you click on this and it streams from YouTube. And away it goes.
All heard about blogs and what they are.
So that's coming from YouTube, and it's hosted free on my blog. And then at the bottom you give them some sort of call to action, the thing you want them to do after watching the video. So in the video you might tell them you want them to do something, which I do here. And then below the video you reinforce the call to action and you get them to do something. It might be to go to somewhere and opt in to a list, it might be to buy a product, it might be whatever. So I hope that answers this question if you had it yourself. Now just to clarify something before I end this, this is only for videos. Hosting them on YouTube is only for videos that you want people to find. If you've got a training course or anything like that, naturally you don't want to do that. You would use the Jing recordings and just have them open in a new window, or you could use something like I do with Web Video Zone and have them hosted on a page that's secure behind the front of your site so no one can find it. So that's what I mean by hosting videos on YouTube if you want people to find them. Okay, that's what I've done with this one because it's on my blog. I wanted to get found. It's a lead generation video. So that's what I was talking about when you were using YouTube. So again, if you have videos you don't want found, you need some sort of private hosting system, I use Web Video Zone. The marketing with videos, or the courses you create and the videos you create and host there, more than pays for the $50 a month. So I hope that helps to answer your questions if you're wondering about what email format to use and whether it's better to have a long email or send people to a web page.